So we're through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, fair enough. But I was expecting a much more convincing performance than what we've seen against Mansfield Town. I mean, I was expecting a lot more goals. I was expecting a lot more control. I was expecting something better. League One opposition. Listen, the reason why I'm not really losing the plot over it is because we won the game in the end. We got through, we go to the quarterfinals. But we don't seem to be playing with any conviction. I'm not convinced we're going to win these games against Brighton, against Chelsea. The last few games, is this the way we're going to play from now on to the end of the season? Is this the way we're going to win the title? Well, we better. Because if we're going to put up with performances like that, just like being too scared to lose, we better win the title. We better win the cups. We better win the quad. I'm telling you, because I can't understand why we have to be so lacklustre against weaker opposition, especially that game against Mansfield Town. It's put the nail in the coffin for me, thinking we're playing like this now. We're not playing no exciting football. It's kind of, I dare say it, but anti-football. It's, we're getting a lot of people on our backs about the way we are playing at the minute, and I'm tending to side with them a little bit, to agree with them, saying it's boring to watch. It's like going back in time to the early days especially, of George Graham, 1-0 to the Arsenal, and then just get that goal in front and just lock everything up. One title back in them days, yeah, in 89 and 91. But I'm thinking, what is it? What is the game plan? It must be just as like, at all costs, don't lose. It's boring football. But if it wins your titles, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to be frustrated every game. I'm going to be nervous every game. I'm going to be bored every game. But if it means we're going to win trophies and titles, Champions Leagues, I think, us as Arsenal fans, we might have to accept that. Although it's hard to accept, and we are getting a lot of negative press, and all the other teams, all their fan bases are on our backs. Stoke FC, Set Piece FC, but they all count goals. Don't matter how you score them. What matters is the 3 points on the board. No matter how it makes you feel. I'm watching games. I'm not enjoying them. I'm not enjoying watching football when I'm watching Arsenal. And that is, it hurts me to say it, but I know you might think I'm just, what you got to moan about? You're top of the league, you're this, you're that. We've got Bayer Leverkusen we've got in the Champions League coming up in the week. But, how are we going to play then? Are we going to do the same thing? Are we expecting like a 1-0? We're away first. We probably will play like that away, especially. But when you see them playing like that at the Emirates as well, like against Chelsea, I'm scratching my head. Thinking, we're the home team. We're playing, it's like every game's an away game. But you might think I'm crazy. And people, like friends of mine, have said to me, you're top of the league. You're 7 points clear. 4 points if Man City win their game in hand. You could lose at the Etihad, win the rest of your games and still win the league. I know, I get that, I understand it. But going through the emotions of watching us play football just with no cushion. Just going 1-0 up and then just riding it out, trying to manage the game and locking everything up and not trying to go and get the second goal and, end the game. Put a bit of a cushion in front of us. I don't know, mate. I know back in the day as well with Jose Mourinho, who was at Chelsea. Very similar. Very similar. They won the league like it though, didn't they? I think they won the Champions League, like playing the same kind of boring shit football, but it did work. Maybe Arteta's looked at that, but I don't know. It better work. That's all I'm going to say now. It better work, because it's half embarrassing. It's frustrating. Mansfield Town. They even equalised. We was 1-0 up. They even equalised. League One opposition. What the hell is going on? We're supposed to be the best team in the country. Seriously. I mean, how do we let that happen? How wasn't it 4-5, 6-0 even? You tell me. You let me know. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Anyway, stick a like on the video as well if you enjoying the content. Channel's growing slowly but surely. Thank you, everybody. And I'll be back with... I won't be able to do a preview for the Leverkusen game, but I'll be doing a match reaction. So, until then, see you later. Be lucky.